Towards the- Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So I'm so excited because I have the pleasure of having Krysten Gentile with me here today. She is making the breast of it podcaster and thriving with breast cancer. And I'm so grateful to you for making the time to do this. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm thrilled to be here.
My pleasure. So first of all, I just have to give a disclaimer. Like when I was on your podcast, you and Johnny were like so high tech. Everything was amazing, perfect. And this is definitely not what I do. So I just wanted to let you
I
know.
still
Sorry for
struggle.
any.
I'm actually on a hiatus right now because I can't get the audio quality as high as I really need it to be. So I completely understand technology is just getting so much further along. I can't keep up. I cannot keep up with technology.
Yeah, I get it. So first of all, I just wanted to ask if you would be open to introducing yourself and telling us a little bit about your story.
Absolutely. Hi. For those of you who don't know me, I am Krysten Gentile. I was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2017 while I was pregnant with my third son, Dean. I went through chemo, surgery, had the baby, more chemo, radiation, thought I won my battle, rang that bell proudly with baby Dean on my hip, and then the cancer came back a year later. Stage 4 terminal metastatic breast cancer. And that's when I decided to start this podcast to really enlighten and inspire people for monthly self-checks, to tell them how important that is, because I really feel like if I would have caught my cancer sooner, I wouldn't be in this boat right now. I wish I had done those monthly exams. We say feel them on the first for people to remember. And we've created this awesome community of breasties where we talk about all things breast cancer, and we also try to enlighten and inspire people to live their best life, because time is the only real thing of value you have on this earth. And you got to be careful, because someday you might wake up like me and find out that you don't have as much of it as you thought you did. So that's the premise of the podcast. And right now I'm in active treatment. And I love Shayna because I'm all about clean beauty, obviously. And your products are amazing. So I love working with you and having these conversations. Thank you again for having me.
Thank you. So how old is Dean now?
Dean is 3. He'll be 4 in December.
Okay, understood. Um, well, I quote you all the time because I'll say to people, wait, it's the first, you got to feel them on the first. And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, one of my favorite people talks about this. And so you've definitely made an impression on me, and I've told a lot of people. So that's definitely happening. Um, so on your podcast, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, of course. On your podcast series, I have heard you talk about many things you do to help you yourself continue to thrive with breast cancer. How do you choose what to focus on? Because I imagine that sometimes it feels like a lot.
It really is. And for me, I feel like the best thing to do is take it day by day. So instead of trying to do, clean beauty and healthy nutrition and exercise, if I'm feeling really overwhelmed, I'll focus on one thing at a time and really figure it out. Luckily, COVID has given me the opportunity to focus more on those things instead of rushing to work every single day with the commute. So for people who do have to do that, I really recommend, take a day and just focus on clean beauty. Like, take a look at your products. And I'm at the point now where the only thing I really need to replace is nail polish. Can you put a word in for corporate that we need some clean beauty nail polish?
Ooh, I've got some brands for you.
Do you? Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So I focus on little things at a time, and I try not to be too hard on myself. So if I eat something that I shouldn't have, or I feel guilty about missing a workout, I try to remind myself, like, don't be too hard on yourself, because all these lifestyle changes can be a lot and stressful, and you really don't want to put more stress on yourself while you're trying to be, living your best life. So don't be too hard on yourself, and make changes little by little with your diet, with your exercise, with your beauty routine. That's what I've been doing, and it seems to be working out pretty well.
Good. Good. That's great advice. And I think that applies to everyone across the board, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's 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 been a real crazy 2 years. It really
I'll
has.
say.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so how has switching to safer personal care products helped you during your journey?
Tremendously. I think I texted you right after you introduced me to the lip gloss that you gave me as like a nice gift. And I said, what kind of voodoo stuff is in this lip gloss? I can't get over the long lasting wear. It doesn't make me sticky and it doesn't dry me out. Every other lip gloss dried my lips out tremendously. So Beauty Counter has really helped me get back to wearing lip gloss again because I trashed it years ago thinking I'll never find a lip gloss that doesn't dry me out. And I mean, that just wasn't a good thing, especially for someone who drinks like a gallon of water a day. I know I'm not dehydrated, so it's got to be the chemicals. So I would think to myself, if those chemicals are drying my lips out, what are the other chemicals doing to the rest of my body that I can't even see on the inside? Because isn't our skin one of our biggest organs?
It
Something
absolutely
that's
is. What a great student.
right. I mean, the deodorant I absolutely love. The Beauty Counter deodorant that is all natural, no parabens is my absolute favorite. I don't go anywhere without that. I think I had Janae in Charleston trying it as well. I don't know if she's watching, but her and I love the Beauty County products. The sunscreens were amazing all summer long. They were great. You can actually see them going on, so you know where you're applying them, I feel like. But then you don't have to worry about reapplying every 5 minutes. So I really liked using them this summer. Basically everything in your I want to say suitcase, not suitcase, your what do you call it?
In our line?
Chemo brain. Yes, exactly. I love it all. I use it all and I don't know what I would do without it. You know what I especially also love? The facial scrub. So I'll use that like every other day to exfoliate. And now that my body is still tan from the summer, but my face is starting to fade, it's great if I want to throw a little self tanner on and I can exfoliate in between with that. Love it. Love it. Love it. I love it all.
That's great. Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with us?
No, I love you and I love being able to chat with you about the products and what's coming up that's new. What's your favorite product right now? Is there anything that I'm missing out on? Any
I,
cool new
I'm
stuff?
I'm all about the Albright C serum. It's a vitamin C serum, and it's a daytime treatment step. It has camu, it has turmeric in it, and it's like a bright yellow. And when you put it on, it gives you an immediate glow. It's my all-time favorite.
Oh
And
my gosh.
then in the holiday set, we have a set of mini lip glosses. They're like this big, which I love because you can stick them in your pocket. And we've got some great new colors, so that might be right up your alley.
Absolutely. I love the Very Berry. I don't know if you can see this with my background, but the Very Berry is my favorite shade right now. I think you picked this out for me. Love
Yeah.
it. I can't wait to try more colors. And speaking of the vitamin C, my friend Lavjeet is actually getting married in July. She's Indian, and there's a tradition for Indian women where they do a turmeric paste on their face, and it brightens them for their wedding day. So she's
Wow.
inviting me to that, and I want to tell her, like, hey, maybe this is easier than making a turmeric paste because it's got the turmeric in it.
Right, right. Yeah. I mean, I'll have to I'll get some to your doorstep so you can check it out. It really is. For me, it's instead of perfume because I don't wear anything with fragrance and the smell is just so delicious.
Oh my gosh, I'll have to try that for sure.
Absolutely.
Sounds like it's right up
Well,
my alley.
awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time this evening. I really appreciate you.
Of course, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I don't know what I would do with all this without you.
Thanks. Have a great evening. I'll talk to you soon.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.